You know, aging's kind of cool. Letting your hair do whatever it wants, kind of cool. Getting older's kind of cool. Getting gray is kind of cool. You know, before I was 30, I could gain and lose like 40 pounds overnight. There's so many things that change when you get older, 40 and 50, and it can be very relaxing. It's like, okay, you get more and more just relaxed with who you are, not self-conscious, don't really care what other people think. You're just kind of getting more and more into that. And it's funny because I'm pretty comfortable with the different things of aging, you know, the different changes in my face and my body and things just the way they are, and, you know, different random hairs that pop out of my head or whatever, you know, there's just different things. And it's kind of relaxing and cool. And it gets creepy and weird and self-conscious and odd when you're around young people. They're like, it's so funny. I mean, I did that probably in my 20s. It's like, what? You get a hair coming out of where? What's going on with your body? Like, why does your this do that? Why does your that do this, you know? And especially when nowadays there's so many age gap relationships, you know, where they're like 20-year differences. And, you know, where the older person might criticize the younger person for like, oh, you're so immature, or, oh, you know, different music, just different things. You might do that, but I think it's weird to get with someone else. Let's look at it the opposite of where I was going to look at. I think getting with someone who's younger than you and then criticizing them maybe for their modern music or their modern ways or whatever, anything about them with the age difference is abusive. And, you know, when you get in a relationship with someone that's older and you know, then that older person's like striving to, I don't know, like keep up with you and like lose weight and chase this and chase that and, you know, get back in the hamster wheel that they have already been through. It's not fun. We're in a time of self-awareness, authenticity. I mean, it's, you know, not my authentic self to pretend that I have more energy than I do, or that I'm interested in things I'm not interested. You know, just because some young hottie's into me doesn't mean that all of a sudden I don't have a 54-year-old body and, you know, the different challenges that come with that, or my own, you know, mental health challenges, or my own needs and wants. And, you know, I don't need to like learn the young ways. I don't need to be trained. I don't need to be like, oh, I'm just so old and feeble, I just need you to help me. You know, I don't need none of that. I just need to just be me. And if some youngin wants to hang around me, okay. But then can I then give that back of like, you know, and they're bouncing off the walls and they got to do this and they got to do that. They got to, I'm like, you know, be like, okay, well, I love you. I think you're great. I just don't have the energy for that. Yeah. You want to be calm and let's have a really deep spiritual conversation, or some conspiracy theories, or let's go for a swim, or let's go for a beach walk, or walk in the woods, or, you know, let's make some wonderful food and let's go to a movie, or let's go out dancing a bit, or okay. But, you know, you're going to have to bounce off the walls in your own, like, you know, your house next door or whatever. Because, like, I'm not going to try to bump up my game, like, try to look different and try to be different and try to make my body conform into all these different shapes and things and be uncomfortable so that you're more comfortable with me, or so that you're like, oh my God, I'm so proud to be with her because she looks good. I don't fucking care. All right, if you don't like the way I look, don't get on the fucking crazy train and come at me trying to do me when you don't even fucking have a clue. Okay, so if you want some sort of where's this conversation coming from? I don't know. But, you know, just chill. Just like, you know, just sit on the couch. Let's look at the fireplace. Let's just talk. Let's be calm. Let's meditate and tone and make love and laugh and dance and play and just be in the moment. And I get it. I dated women 16 years older than me when I was young, and I was bouncing off the walls. And they were like, what? And me and my male friend that was around my age, we would shoot Roman candles at each other in Montana, you know, the fireworks, and we just do crazy stuff. And then the old ladies are like, oh my God, because they're like 16, 20. See, I call them old ladies because, you know, yeah, when I was 16, I dated someone that was 32. So, so yeah, I was just thinking about the perks of aging and then go, well, yeah, and you don't really notice the negative stuff about it except for when you're around young people who are like, ew, that's weird. And where did your tooth go? I don't know. Have you seen it? It flew away. Don't even need to know the story of my tooth. It's been so much past the whole trauma of losing my front tooth that now it's just like a thing of like, I don't even want an implant. I'm like, I don't even want an implant. Like, you know what it took for me to lose that tooth and to get over the trauma that I like self-reflected over the vanity of society of, oh my God, what are you babbling about? You should just shut this video off. I know, I probably just should. The point is that I'm not critical of my body and my life and my choices and my hair and everything about me unless I'm looking through someone else's eyes, someone else's filter, someone else needing me to be somebody I'm not. So, you know, if you want to hang out with me for who I really am, cool. Bring your real self, cool. I can't spend a whole lot of time with someone bouncing off the walls. And I was someone that bounced off the walls. Yeah. Not anymore. Is this conversation over? I think it's pretty much over now. And what did we accomplish here? You know what? I don't appreciate that tone. You do realize you're talking to yourself. I do. And they're coming to take me away. And they're coming to take me away.